Several times, my busa will be a waka say, oh, this one.
Yeah, obviously I'm UEFA champion final. Yeah. That guy, there's a guy in Uganda, or Zambia. Well, prophesy, his prophecy came to pass. I could have just repeated it to you, and then I'll just use it to take attention. Yeah. But I saw the prophecy. So we should just ignore it and let that guy go. That's it. No need to also add myself to it.
Now, you didn't come say, let's educate the people about how you make yours.
Yes.
One say, before Ghana Crabbe qualify for World Cup, now what decline and you didn't come.
Right.
Ekika go say be shigina. You qualify we and so you didn't come besine.
Right.
Emma Oka says, Senya me adom, na the day you call World Cup nibia. Or one go be or besha, and be my progressing. And now Saka Kudus so dear.
Yes.
And now can how a year other boys no be performing good a tournament.
Right.
But here is the case, the day you we am friend.
Exactly.
Kudus we plenty went me and but Udi come here who say the day one go. It is spiritually no. A hono chere mu kakra one go no. No one. Na nyame ahyehyɛ sɛ de bɛhyɛ one go. Sɛ nyame ahyehyɛ sɛ obɛkɔ de ne adena nyame amananko.
Okay. So that's the way I explained it to you earlier about the two when I'm explaining earlier. Yeah. And see, this is how prophecies are. Prophecies, no, you were different phases of prophecy. Now there is what we call the original timeline.
Okay.
The original timeline is the time pattern that exists. I want everybody in Ghana to pay attention to this knowledge. The most critical knowledge you would want to hear. This is the time you do clip farming. You can clip it. This time for clip farming. So clip it now.
Right.
This is where you make your clips. Now, the prophecy, we have the original timeline. The original timeline is the timeline where every single thing is destined, which is what we call the perfect timeline, which means everything that has to happen will happen within that timeline. It's a straightforward timeline. It's a direct pattern. It's a correct timeline. So which that one, there is nothing that can be done about it. Like when you see a pattern over there, and it's going. So Fanny says, "Bibi wa original timeline that states that okay, on the 20th of this, say Bessie." But then there is no possible catalyst to be able to turn the opening of that timeline. No matter whatever you do, it will be your reality. You will live in it. There's nothing you can do about it. Because the original, I know now yet me catch any panopo, nani panati say neighbor BC or cause of not happen the same way we have said it. It's because it's in the original timeline. Then we have another timeline which are branches of time. I think I've explained that to you. A branch of time is a timeline that certain catalyst has been placed in it for an activation, which simply means say ebia ye call World Cup no ye nyina ye ko no ye kwa fa ebia original timeline no ye nko bibia ye report 3 matches we are back to Ghana. That's the original timeline. So as the original timeline is going now, it comes with specific patterns and catalysts within the original timeline. So a catalyst is like pathway that you know what is coming next in that condition of language. So then this catalyst kicks in. Then this one kicks in, and you're like, okay, if it's about 4 catalysts that has to happen to get there. So which means you're zero. Then there is another option that comes to you, and you're like, oh, you know what? So saying the Bible said that the just shall live by faith. So faith is what controls the dimensions of the world. So we want you to get involved in it as a master of time, as a prophet. As how the Bible said, the Lord took the king to the mountain. The prophet took the king to the mountain, and he said, take the archer or the arrow and stab it on the ground, and as many times as you stab it, that is how long you will reign over the people, which simply means that you have man of jurisdiction to determine his destiny. The same way when Ezekiel was in the valley of dry bones, he said, son of man, prophesy upon the dry bones. He gave the jurisdiction to the son of man, so the son of man can bend the outcome of the life of the Israelites by moving in that jurisdiction. So that's what we call the branch of time that can be created. So in that angle, we can manipulate the operation of what is set and get a different outcome. So which means we can take a detour from the original timeline and end up in a different location. So that's the detour, a branch of time. That branch of time will also come with its own catalyst. That should not be breached. That's where the conditions come in. Because branch of time has strong conditions. So without the strong conditions, you will always be slapped back into the original timeline. What I say, and that's where the pattern is. So these two things is how you understand how the timelines do operate. And once you now get into a branch of time, you are now interfering with the original timeline. So now you set catalysts that only say in this branch of time you will see the outcome, because we're in the fourth dimension. Observing from the fourth dimension, I see three-dimensional reality all together in space-time as one. Which simply means that only say, when I sit here, I look at you from when you are old man to when you are a baby at the same time as I'm looking at you. Yes, so I don't need to look at you as a young man and wait for you to grow. I know when you're older and when you are younger. So I can see your baby face and your old face at the same hour, at the same time, in the same minute. So that's observing from the fourth dimensional reality. So now, in that angle, you will see the outcome of the branch of created. And that branch of time that is created there by the grace of God, what you will notice is that the conditions which are the catalysts are supposed to be followed. Okay. So they say, oh, man, pamuwe, fawe kan we ho, fawe beyesi, fawe beyesi. This is the outcome I saw. Okay. But because it's a branch of time, human factor can always play a role.
Oh, okay.
So in the Bible made it very clear in the book of 2 Kings chapter 3, when they were going, Elisha prophesied a prophecy. He said, make this valley full of dishes, and he made a decree that you will conquer the Moabites. As for the Moabites, he said, I will hand them over to you. Now the people began to conquer. The prophecies came to pass. The valley was filled with waters and everything. And then as they were going forward, they conquered walled cities. But the Bible said that as for the Moabites, I'll give it to you.
Okay.
And you will conquer every walled city. But when they got to the Moabites, for something strange happened. The king of the Moab took his firstborn son, who was supposed to reign in his stead, and he sacrificed him on top of the wall. He chopped off his head, which simply means that his next of kin that's supposed to be the king, who is the prince, he sacrificed him on the altar on top of the wall. Immediately the battle did what? Turned.
Wow.
So the prophecy redirected. Wow. How did the prophecy redirect again? So Elisha of all people, his prophecy was redirected, which means that there has been a tempering. Now, before Elisha came to that scene, he said, why don't you go to the gods of your fathers or go to the gods of your mothers? And he said, if I have not regarded the presence of Jehoshaphat, I will not do these things, which simply means that was a branch of time, which means the prophet was directly interfering, because the original prophecy was that these people, they won't go anywhere, they will fail. But then I am going to interfere now because I have looked at Jehoshaphat and I'm going to do something about it. And when he did something about it, there is a counter. So branches of time can be counted by human nature and spiritual operation. You see how branches of time do it? So that's what happens in 2 Kings chapter 3. Exactly.
Now, young Shewi. Mekai time Ghana ne Japan kobo friendly match no.
Right.
Ye player baku prayer friend Abu Francis.
Right.
And I remember ye di hun komo na oka say sa injury no wasn't meant for him.
Yes, it was Kudus injury, the same jersey, the same location.
Good. But here is the case, sa injury no Kudus avoid it.
Yes.
But me no say still Kudus is suffering.
He got injury.
So where from that too? Because o deviate back no. So what happened?
So now we give them a pattern of time. You see, when we are managing branch of time, we give you the chance to avail yourself. And the availing of yourself is you, the person that is party to the thing. When we give you the sign, you're supposed to be aware of the sign and make motion. Whilst those pattern of time are going on, GFA is talking to me. Everybody's talking to you. But the one that I have prophesied that this will happen to you at this zone, you are blacked out. Semenyo, fast the whole family with me. Semenyo with me. Quick, very sharp. They don't waste time. You see how it's moving now.
Yes.
He has gotten access. He's won certain things. Yeah, we are operating in that dimension. So people move. Thomas Partey, we are in motion. We're about to deal with some things, but it has gone too far. But we'll deal with some things. So see, all those people, these things are surfacing and people are showing up by the grace of God. But then let's go back to the main thing. Kudos pattern. I wanted to show you people a sign that this branch of time can be tempered with. So me every time I do it like signs.
Okay.
So I said, okay. I said the jersey number is 17. This location on the football pitch, this jersey number, the person's ankle will be broken. That is the thing I have seen. Now, how do we change that reality? We interfered with time for the reality to change. Now, people can be replaced, as I told you earlier, even before that prophecy, that the thing that will happen, but the parties can be changed. So parties swapped from that location. Immediately, the outcome of that situation happened exactly. Now, the mere fact that the outcome has been changed does not mean the enemy will not create another way to get you into the same trouble. Then, listen to this thing very carefully.
Okay.
When the branch is broken, there's a different prophecy I prophesied. I said they will be playing the football and then they will sit on the floor.
Yes.
And they will not get up from the floor.
Yeah.
Then that outcome reversed quickly into the median, which was the thing that was supposed to happen, that they skipped. It was hit by the second one, which was not even supposed to happen in his league. It was supposed to happen at the World Cup. And then he hit him in his league. And they sat down, the same problem, and he was out of the league.
Yeah.
Just like that. So what has happened over there? Manipulating with time and moving patterns of time. The parties are supposed to be strong spiritually and listen and operate. If they do not listen and operate, they will definitely be hit. If they miss one, they will be hit by the other one. You see where the problem is?
Yes.
So they did not observe, they did not work, and they were hit by it. That's why what is supposed to happen to him there happened to him earlier. And if you could study the same description, it was like the same thing happened to him, but not at the World Cup. In the club, rather, the same situation.
Okay.
The same picture, the same image of how he even sat on the floor. Description, the same thing, but not at the World Cup in his team. So what is supposed to come later came in earlier, and that's what locked him ahead.
So coming earlier, anything kebeba later no, which one has done him good?
It has saved his destiny. He will be back on the pitch playing better.
It's better say Kudusunko World Cup no now.
Yes, it was better. Because I've been sending you people a message, like I've been giving the knowledge earlier. Because I'm catch that is Obi Papa Juma. Says no more say Otoado. Yeah, say and as a coach, you know, and the answer I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I mean to me for Manu to say, hey, nipa no onko, so that they will turn it on me that I'm prophet of doom or saying something against. I say, they make it look as if why you na odi commissioner you are no see nipa no so say no. So what I do is Obi Papa Juma me nko ho, but then what I'll tell you is the outcome of the situation.
Breaking it down my head. Now your was on untie.
Untie and me see or World Cup now. First up 10 minutes crap on to Mimbo. So if you decide to send him to the World Cup, so that 10 minutes on Congo, this is a simple knowledge. And I described earlier, no. Say ya shall come say one tina movie free you want to go down too free why free from there. The flood there to come. Yeah. Once the flood is coming, if Utinawa ever flood, one Tina ever flood, so Bonyansa Fuya Bunube, Yankana, they've told you the person cannot play. If you send him there, because even at that time where I'm still telling you that the person cannot play, I knew where the person was at the moment. Okay. His current situation. Okay. And his current problem physically. We know the people, we know their managers. Okay. We know exactly what was happening to. So I know that there is no way you can magically recover and enter into the football pitch. But I'm not going to use my mouth to say it. Never.
And the injury no said the amount for Esuroma Kudu say ebetumia ending the career no. Is that what is going to happen? No, it's not going to. It's
actually going to save him from all the stress. Okay. It's going to come out better. It's going to save him, cry. It's going to save him. Okay. It's because what has happened already has taken place. Because that's where people start paying attention. Now, like we see when certain things happen, now certain footballers are now removing their heads small, fast towards my direction. Like, okay. It's not because we are looking for them. If you can ask all of them, I don't deal with money matters with people. No. I don't do bring me this, I don't care. We will show you what God can do. And that's all. And as the Lord lives.
Now, you have party situation, Papa. Say England for consider say because of allegations from their tonosono. Say Ghana ne England be boa. Say other players no shake your hands. Right. Now they are thinking and planning say I do party so amun shaking nsa. The amun conclude about is out. Sports news baby and na no so ye ni ways game na ekoboy no. Na omu bu no mu huru no pa. Now party na semi me allegation court to be any na sem ka say they ato no so ye no kra na nya no kra but already is having effect on his career. Exactly. And also so no ebe wie sen.
Yeah, I think I told them what to do. So right now I'm a party to the operation. So once I enter the matter, I don't talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
It's nice. Oh, yeah, Juma.
It's in my room.
All right.
I'm a part of the situation, so I don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, Inaki Williams. Now, no, you had the neighbor friendly game. Ball I saw a boy crying through 3. Inaki still na papa. There's no improvement.
On the machine, who come 2020. The first day I'm neighbor Blackstars. I'm like, that player, don't put him there. Or no crowd, I mean, I'm so sure and come about the Portugal Ghana match 5-2-3, no.
Yes.
Let me see 5 goals. And on your empty point went to mention, no. Went to mention because the prophecy says 5 goals. You can't add 1 to it to make it 6. Wow. It's not possible. Even if we leave you on the pole line, say Boshe Munti shame. On your empty point couldn't score because prophecy cannot be broken. That's the thing, exactly. So now, Mekatom say Inaki Williams, but his spirit has no capacity to hold the Ghana football. He is not conditioned in that realm. And the Omonja Infantunche, or bet me about the fine me, I don't care about it. I'm not Obi Papa Jumano. I'm not going to interfere with it. But then I'll tell you the outcome. If he goes, he can't do much. From 2022, I told you, African Cup, he will fail continuously. He's not going to do anything. I told you about this thing. Semenyo, he will excel externally, and when he comes here, he cannot save us anyway. And that's where directions have begun on his side. Okay. Now he will uphold foundation. He will show his face. He will be able to break certain barriers in that angle. Almost ne Bobreno over here, no, he will not see empty people and be throwing it away. Yeah. He will begin to contribute to many things. He will enter the assist. He will enter the goals. He will be a part of something great in the country. Now this is it because there is a work, there's something going on. There's a workforce in that realms. The other one. No, he doesn't have the capacity. If we stretch him 2,000 years in Ghana, he cannot. He should have played for Spain. His destiny would have been better. He ruined his life by making that mistake.
Before Inaki Beba Ghana, now Senka or year 1 or 2
his families had to consult. It's not always about I want to play for Blackstars. No. Once you enter that realm, there's a lot of contention going on. You will you will destroy your destiny. He should have stayed in Spain, played for Spain. He would have been one of the biggest strikers in the world. He would have been competing with Haaland by now, fighting over big names. By this time, Nanka almost contending with him in Madrid, trying to remove, because I watched certain timeline. I checked his future. Way back in 2022, I said that if he does, he should stop forcing himself to come to Ghana because he has chance to go and strike for Madrid. They would have put in all those strikers, those Mbappe to the right, and then Vinicius to the left, and put him as the main number 9. He would have been the next Benzema.
Wow!
I spoke about all these things in 2022. So that was his destiny. By now, Kabaita more champion Madrid, or more fight over big things. And interference. Yes. He has walked into the wrong pattern of time. He has breached his own timeline.
Wow. I feel young here the day any New Jordan.
Exactly.
And come here say omo clubs be me no me ansa ni nyina akọ relegation.
Okay.
And also so is it normal because Jordan ko England ko am say 3 teams. And wabo ni nyina akọ relegation. Na ansa kwa the relegation na chiko asa omo san ko down biem. Ama say team ne say 11 players first 11 ni nyina no omo nyina akọ. And also so normal.
Yeah, there's a lot of contention. Let me be very, very frank with you. I don't know what Abedi Pele has done to Ghana people, or the DIU has done to Ghana people, or Jordan has done to Ghana people. But I think, say, in this country, we need to support our. There's a way. I check Brazilian media and I check other media, their football, how they deal with their footballers. Yeah. There's a way. Say you call na yentimi Bobo, and I think Ghana for how we support our people is the reason. We have a very negative way of dealing with our black star people, and in a sense, the nation in itself is the nation is playing football, but everybody hates them. They wish they will fail, so they can get something to insult. We are now heading into a social media imprint in Ghana, what we call the anti-progress, which simply means that we always want people to fail so we can complain about it. And that's where our psychology is getting into. Our knowledge is getting to that level in Ghana where obia person being failing now or trashing the pull him down mentality. So even if the country is going forward, they will not allow. Dede Ayew is one of the best players we have ever had in Ghana. Dede Ayew will surprise you. He and Asamoah were tough seats in the Ghana football. No player in Ghana here was able to do what he has done. He brought us under 20 World Cup, FIFA World Cup. He gave us history. This guy led us through African Cup in several ways. There may be many politics, many games across, but the guy can play the football. He is better than most of the people that they have. Like, team now, may 10 and 5 players pay free to contend with him. The rest of the 20, no, all of them, Shambum, zero. He is better than all. If he is there right now, playing at the central angle over there, the day you would have shocked people. He would have surprised them. That was his last dance. They did not give it to him. They gave the last dance to Ronaldo. They gave it to Neymar. Yes. They did not give it to Dede Ayew. Why they did not give it? He's gone to World Cups more than all the players there. Some of the players, Say we'll go to the World Cup. You say, Majai.
But Papa, the reason
I just wanted to support Ghana. Now I say I can support the Miakasa, so I want to come there. Let's go. But I told them we'll go. You see the people that we are hyping them.
Yeah,
it will shock you.
Wow. The problem here, AFCON I bought Ivory Coast no. Oba muna okoso penalty no. Say eno ne man for here say akwano I too late.
No, it's because we Ghanaian people no. Sometimes some of us are ungrateful people. Kita beye bia. Some people have some beye bia. I don't know how they get it, but they just hate people that have done 999 things, and then the 0.01 is what they hate them with. This thing, Asamoah sport a penalty, came back, scored the goal on that same day, did his best. Other people went to sport a penalty. Why are they not blaming those people that score? Adia went to play a penalty. Other people scored the penalty. He came back to score the penalty to win. The fact say wa boba no amount for boba de biama eshi one no we are say on year from Soda. But today you've carried that penalty on his neck all his life. You've hated him, hated his brother, hated his family, hated him so much, threatened his parents and everything because of course a penalty. If they put the ball on your feet, can you play it? That's the question. We cannot answer that kind of questions. Because there are some things that if we want to develop as a country or as a nation or as a black man, the black man, we have to shut down this mentality because you hate you for something small. Your friends saying, "Did are you? Maybe that penalty in our caucus, you know, you are hating." We brought in new 2 defenders that came to cause penalties. Or maybe ball penalties, or maybe creative penalty. That one has been a problem. Nobody talks about it, but it's like they only attack those that shine.
Yeah.
If unyo biana umboshia, but when you're doing better, then they want to use just one thing to shut you down. And that spirit operation, that darkness has to leave our hearts. Either than that, we'll kill all of our heroes. Your heroes in our Africa, and you know what will be left? We'll be left with nobodies, and nobody will shine on our behalf. Because even if people want to shine, they will not come to Africa anymore. They will stay elsewhere and shine in the name of a black man. Not they won't attach themselves to us because that's a problem.
One question that is coming a lot has to do with Baba Rahman.
Okay.
Obia Semimbusa said the inclusion of Baba Rahman in the Blackstar team. Ebeboa ana emwa na Mimbusa na me huni says spiritually Baba Rahman inclusion no a good effect and a bad effect.
You see, Baba Rahman many years ago was a hero as well, the number 2. Yes. We hyped him, we hailed him. He's done best, his best. He's gone back. Even if this position of national, because one thing is, we be prepared, Juma. Say a coach, you know what technical eyes. Say na go to
yeah.
Let him play. It's very, very simple. But then for me to interfere with that player, they're like, no. Say it's about put because we go Kenya call bench no match no we are going say prophet or radio so or the nana to guy no so na ya bench no nope. I'm not among.
Baba asema can dey obi or titwi bia dem say wabu ye be o. Abebu pa na wabu ye.
Me kind of straightforward.
Yeah, semo. Ghana say me. Baba say World Cup and na year 4th June. Aka 7 days, 1 week, and a week pepe na Yakobo World Cup no. Me pacho why and be winning World Cup no. Okay, say ben catch
them. Oh yeah, ben.
And a week
oh yeah, next week is the World Cup. What's the first match?
First match here, Mexico, South Africa.
Like way location.
Mexico.
Date
11th of
yeah. Oh yeah, ben we are still far. We are still far. Say no, in 2 weeks time before we'll be here, right? Hey.
And next week, Baba.
In 2 weeks time, I come and tell you.
So,
I said, I'm so I already knew. I described them to you. I described them to you, yes.
Okay. I see.
I described them to you. Once I'm on for video, we need to baby. I'm with you, I'm with from them.
Because Mate Spain, Mate Argentina, Mate Portugal.
The whole social media, only one person. One angle they have placed their mind on, they remove them from Italy. The people that will be going, they have no hope.
Now, Papa, they were holding a farmer.
And the old mom. Was a Macanium be no, and to me kind of boss for a better somewhere. Let me just separate that one.
It's the infant fridge.
Infant fridge. We'll come back to that one. As for that one, I have full utterance, but people are waiting to bet with my prophecies. And my prophecies, there's a way I am now arranging them. If you bet with it, you will not win.
Which player will shine the most at the World Cup globally? Not only from Ghana, but you hear all the teams in there.
All of them are black people. Yes.
Which one?
All of them are black people.
Players not be shining.
All be shining are black people. All the black people will be shining. But this World Cup, the dance, the beautiful dance, is for Mbappe.
Wow.
Kylian Mbappe. I'm not saying he's going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
But he'll come like the wave. It's the black players. Those black players they won't know. They will put on the show. They will put on the show. And that's what we want to watch. We want to watch those people and be happy. Because I've actually observed the whole World Cup to the end. And I've seen the wonderful things. And the way they were bringing the big names down. Hey, Nakba, na you Nakba, big names, no. I can see for now, I'm making now.
Now, you have England.
England, they will come and meet us face to face.
So,
my country be war. Yes, yes. My country, if they meet us face to face, we have to colonize them.
Until what they hope for.
Because Yantimi and Yashi Krana, you're colonizing England. EPO is under our feet. Our players have market. It's done.
And so,
all the scouts from England will be coming to Ghana because we have removed them from it. Yeah, so we're not their foundation.
Nice, so nice England crown cover baby.
England, so I'm be shy and you're more Jumadia, then that's it. So on the country, mediate tour until we are there. That's why I told people that Momo, they should just leave this thing and focus on how we score England.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice a Panama and Croatia and the Indian free so.
And when my country was war.
Nice, we will do better in the group, Kakrana.
Yes.
Then we can progress.
I don't want to say everything now. Mikasa, it's like, once I speak right now, there'll be a lot of prophecies hovering around right now. That's why I want to control the information now. When I'm controlling information, I'm controlling information very well now. Yes, because as we are doing jumping jack, but now I've stopped. I'm trying to control the information. Yeah. There is something that we have shifted. Why the coach did not show up for the friendlies before the last draw? I want to show you the match. A match has been shifted ahead. Panama, they come and meet us.
When they say Bayadi,
it is interference. Right now I'm involved in it. Say, because somebody told me, say, nah. And I saw something abroad. We traveled and we're in a car. And I boy a country and the people praise Ghana. Like, oh, football. That they catch them say no. Say World Cup yeah be and found night or night say yeah the comfort bonus in Croatia no team be. And they say behind me if I can temper with things, let me temper with some few things and risk some few things. And I look at this, some people were, communicating. Almost say they were na I guess for say they were 90. Maybe now we should ban certain things. I said okay, no problem. But when I look at the most crucial matter here, it's also the honor of the black man, the Ghanaian. I show speed, am I a hype? Obi am I a hype? Now I can report on I buy any. We have our one chance to get a proper PR across the world, and if we ruin it, this one chance, this is the only time we really have the attention in Ghana. So I told you that in the original timeline, the bunch of time we created ahead, we were supposed to be dancing kakalika and be scoring everybody 1-1. Host nation crowd will remove them from there. Oh.
But I know there's a
that's what they interfered with. And what I'm trying to do is at least say yenya full cake now, the yenya half.
But last year, by okay, so the 21 days a year, you may be, and no,
and I make one. And yenya full cake now, the yenya half of the cake at least, because I want to watch the World Cup and enjoy it. Okay. I don't want the World Cup. Once any sada, a real World Cup now. It's supposed to be an exciting thing, but later it become like a very depressing problem in Ghana. And now Marco says because as I speak to you right now, in Penufa Bromuasi, the Miakasapa, there are people have humbled themselves to talk to me. And I love that a lot because some people have good respect. Now, in that condition, Omakasa, and some of the time almost say, World Cup, your corner ya sikase kakrabem. Na we na ankɔhwea ɔnom na ɔmde bɛdi president atem ɔmde bɛdi we atem sɛ ɔma sɛ sika ne amanyama midi kasa kora obi yɛ comparison sɛ yɛma Ghana players sɛ ɛnim baabi ɔmo firi baeɛ no yɛma 100,000 America kora yɛma 10,000 per match and they have started those things already. So imagine they go, they don't do nothing. No more sound with chaba. Hey.
Until OABB said a bear.
Yeah, right now I'm fully involved in it.
That's good.
Because I say a sad say minister ebe sendi way or be any for on dark or two like or train me from this time to 1 a.m. at midnight from 9. Or send me way now from 9 to nas you. No what we crowd or boycott everything. Waited for me from about 8 or 9 or so. That man is 6 up to midnight. 12, 1, not your dream. To just meet me just because of the Ghana this thing. And was sending a case for penny for info. Now political one politician was also a king. Not even farmland king. A real estate for king, no be a crowd for you. Not or soon any neighbor gum say one of the chiefs here. Neighbor gum say, oh, this is this. Let's try to put this thing together, and if we can do something, let's do it. Yeah. So these people came to sit down and wait for me, and I was like, at least in the sign of respect and honor, no, you ain't try, baby. Let's put some things together, and don't worry, there is a way.
All right. So that's unkoma wedding nature. At least your group in there. Maybe progress.
We will do something. We'll be able to make a move.
All right.
Yes, we will do.
Now,
the direction and I come say you are starting. So by the grace of God,
amen, we
can be able to get something.
Amen. Yebe young fa Nigeria and South Africa we. No my about free Nigeria ninye. Every day be bad news I for Nigeria. I mean, what should Nigeria home come? What can
I told them my ideas.
Is it near? Because and running in Nigeria swim any ho.
And better. One says they say no, they are stuck with Tinubu. Oh, it would. Once I told you about a fan Nigerian. Yeah, we watch what we say, but he will get a tight grip on the government until the next this 4 years. So you see, their catalyst in Nigeria had to be good luck Jonathan, but Tinubu has covered him. Yes. Obi is just a front that they were using for a charade, and he had an opportunity. He could have won. He would have. This season was his turn to take over the thing. But when I get a hold of him, and the only way he lost the seat in time, when I told you, is the people. I saw Simon Kado said, "Now Tinubu tio." Yeah. Ena omuyi ni free presidency or two coin be landi in Nigeria, you could not enter into the country. A certain time, it's a pattern in time. But once I said that, you know, say how when it's it's like I'm on the wrong side of history.
I'm afraid.
I got to afford your mobile, and because I say I'm the wrong side of history, and the mechanical about me my own this thing, because Nigeria is suffering. But once I enter my country, now I guess. That's where we shifted the patterns of time, no, and then he's holding tight grip of the government because he will hold the time. Yes, we have about 2 months. 2 months, that's 1 month, about 21 days, 22 days from, let me say, from a week ago. That's how many months we have. That they will take him out of the government. He will travel. It's supposed to travel. I don't know his travel itinerary. I'm not the president of the country, but he will travel this June. He would have come back into July, and then he will not be president.
But Anyama Sosa.
And they say, where do you man I know?
Mukurem say.
We're far back. These people, they can show working.
No. I'm guy. Now, last one, the last bite in Ayanko. South Africa issues, no. Say no, still now they are not giving up. Menoka says they are still driving people away. There calamities in
Yes, South Africa will continue doing what they are doing and everything, but then there is civil war coming because I saw South Africa divided, and when the South Africa was divided, I began to see a renaming of South Africa because people began to see, and they took it to the court and the parliament, and then they said this. They said that South Africa is not a name. They want a name. And then the white, South Africa became white, 70% white. And then they started civil war. And the civil war began to, got to a point where other parties, other heavy duties started fighting against the black people, started calling them terrorists. So we will get a terrorist situation in South Africa. But then it's a lie. Then they will use that to drive the black people there from the lands, because they said that they have taken over lands that does not belong to them. And actually, in documentation, the lands they were living on, it has been sold long time ago.
Wow.
And they will now bring out the documentation to shock the whole world. Even the South Africans, they don't even own the land. The pressure will also start with the president. And by the time you realize, South Africa will be hosted in Morocco. Yes. Hey. They will be intense in Morocco. Yes.
Because at
that time I had a prophecy with the one that I was in the Middle East. I was even at the Strait of Hormuz. Yes. Last 2 weeks. We were there, we saw a bomb flying actually. Yes. We saw a real rocket in the air. We took a video. I have a video of the rocket here. Right now, I was like, what you are news so no on say now say America bomb be anaju now on TV. But how you know real life I say I don't see cost hot. So at the end of the day, at that place, now I saw say Mida Honum in the building, and I realized that the whole place was flooded. That's somewhere in 20th of the last month. Once I be Honum now flooded. And then the skyscrapers were underwater. Once I was looking, and I saw about South Africa too, Morocco. There was civil war there. They've taken the land documentation back and forth. And I said, no, what's going on here? This is a terrible situation. So whilst I was looking at that, later, I think a couple of weeks later, and I heard say, see, South African people have started their xenophobia and everything. And I say, Nankrofoya, me who movie Shamba Kanana. You started parking our people out at all. And they're muting year crowd. So that's how I brought out that prophecy. Basically.
And in a year.
Exactly.
And he said, the next time I'll be banning the ensemble, you'll be me pa. Papa, yeah, Ochina Friday, meaning all night to a
yes. Now, so I give you a crypto wallet.
Oh, thank God.
A crypto coin, innit?
Oh, thank God.
Crypto coin.
Crypto coin.
Yeah, this coin. I saw it earlier. I hid it. That's one of my secret coins now. Which share me the amount. Okay. But I want to unveil it. Oh. It is there. I've replaced it with another secret coin. I want everybody to get something to eat. 2 months and 6 months. 2 months you hold to buy. Okay. Then in 6 months' time you collect the money. Okay. Very quick, very fast. The name of the coin is SLX. The crypto coin. The next prophetic coin. That will bring you to where you have to be. Share it with your friend. It's time to clip farm.
SLM
is solstice. XLM. Sorry. SLX. Solstice. The name is Solstice. That's the crypto coin. Solstice. Right now, it's ranging somewhere 25 cents. It's going to drop down. When it hits the 17th angle around that 17th area, quickly start put your money in it. I am giving you within 2 months. So 1 month time, drop it. It will go and come. Take it, hold it. Just $100 will bring you somewhere. Whoever that knows what to do, it's the time for the black man to make money. You can't be black and be poor as the Lord lives. It is established.
Amen. Now the all night.
Yes, by the grace of God, we're doing a Friday prophetic fasting all night. When you're coming to the all night, do a fast from 6 to 3, 6 to 2, 6 to 12, 6 to 6, and come in there for divine impartation and divine revelation. This all night is going to be a moment of release and divine transformation. This Friday, 9 p.m., don't leave any of your family members. Carry everybody there. It's the night of impartation. It is a very tough opening. Now, it is started at 9 p.m. at Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Prophetic Life Embassy, Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. So that is it. It's happening on this Friday at 9 p.m. And by the grace of God, that's what is going to go on. Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction, Numo Antie Street on the Adenta Dodowa Road. So you just get to somewhere Valley View, and then you go forward a little bit, and then that's it. The location is there. It's just open. It's a place where you can easily locate. So go Prophetic Life Embassy on Google Map. Google, our website is propheticlifeembassy.org. When you go on the website, you can get access to the location information and everything. And be aware, people are using my name for scams and pages and everything. Don't get scammed, because I don't go online asking people to send me money to orphanages or to my bank account or anything. Yes, so that's it. We don't do those things. So come to church, follow that pattern, and by the grace of God, your life will never be the same. I love you all, and I see you soon.
God bless you. God bless you. I was here. Meaning say, and I mean, I didn't come up, papa. Watch